This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey guys, this is Valerie Lauer with the iPhoneAppReview.com here today to do a new fabulous video review with you guys on an app called iTravelJab. Let's go ahead and get this opened, and we'll talk a little bit about the features and what goes on in this application. There we go, so iTravelJab, and here is the launch screen. So let me tell you a little bit about what this app does. This is a travel app generally. It's used for people who are going to be traveling globally, and what it does is it goes over international health concerns and immunization suggestions based on location, time of year, and where you plan on going. And in addition to that, it has a lot of really great medical information. So let's go ahead and I'll just show you how the trip planning and the immunization planning works, and then we'll talk about the additional features. So you would pick your location where you plan on going. So we'll say this is for me, so we'll say South America and Brazil, because I've actually done that before. And then you choose done. And then you choose your date for when you're going to be going. So let's just say it's going to be November of 2011, and tap done. So then you've put in your location, you've put in the time of year that you're going to be traveling, and then what you do next is you tap on Dr. Nora's report. This application is created and really the brainchild of Dr. Nora, who is a well-known Malaysian doctor who has just some great information in here about it. So what it does then is it lists the different things you might get, diseases that are prevalent in these areas, and you can tap on them, and what it does is it brings up details about that. Now, the great thing about all the info pages is that it is a pinch to zoom kind of page, so you can scroll, you can go through, and then this covers what it is, what the signs are, how do you contract it, how do you prevent it, and then how early before you travel to go see the doctor. So 3 months beforehand to see about getting your immunizations and getting everything in line for diphtheria if you were going to be going to Brazil in September. So that's one thing that this app does, and does very, very well. Here at the bottom, the next tab is record. Now I already have my name in here just to kind of give it a good start. What you can do is put your name in, and you can create a record of when you were immunized for all of these features. So here at the bottom, we put in the yellow fever. Hey, say this month I got immunized for yellow fever. There, I'm all good to go, and it'll keep track of when I did it. You can always go in here and change it. Save it, delete it, whatever you'd like to do. My only complaints about that feature is that you can't add more than one person's records. That'll let you enter them once or go in there and change and update them, but you cannot link that to your calendar or add other people. So tell them to get it on their own iPhone. Okay. The next tab is the diseases tab, and that is what it sounds like. It basically goes over these 14 diseases in detail, and say you want to see some details about rabies. It has a whole page about the disease, the same kind of factoids. Again, really great because it's all pinch to zoom. You can see information as close as you need to as far away as you need to, and just really great, amazingly straightforward, and super easy to use, and really detailed. Again, this is information that if you were traveling somewhere and you got there and thought, oh goodness, what if I'm feeling a little funny, did I contract tetanus, let me go look, and everything you want to know is right there. This next tab is really great. It's a special tab. And what this does is it gives you information specific to traveling babies and children, teenagers, pregnant or breastfeeding mothers, and also for adults, and gives you just real specific things. This is a link to the CDC for some information, Center for Disease Control, about babies and children traveling. I like the teenager area because it actually has a built-in immunization chart, which is just great. I mean, how detailed. What more do you really need in that kind of situation? That's as thorough and prepared as you could possibly get, and this goes with you wherever you go. So you have this information available on the go, which is great, and you get all the pinch to zoom and really fleshed out. The links area will take you into some information about the creator. Again, it's Dr. Nina, and she is just really neat. Apparently does a really good job of running a practice, was trained in England, and also has treated just tons of people for traveling. It has all kinds of links to her site. Again, the one thing I do like about the user interface is that back button is everywhere, so it's really super easy to access any information you want to to get back to where you're going. Travel tips is awesome. Again, just more information and links to websites and things for you to use, the World Health Organization information about vaccines. And the whole idea here is that, getting diseases like this when you're overseas and traveling is preventable. So why risk it? Why put yourself through that when all you should have to do is take a few preventative measures, look into some of the resources they have here in the application, and you can be prepared and ready wherever you are going. So again, this has been a video app review for the iPhone appreview.com. This application costs $1.99. It is available in the iTunes market, and we did give this a 4.5 out of 5 stars just because of all the informative features, and it really does a great job covering all those topics. Until next time, Valerie Lauer with the iPhone appreview.com.